What's up, everybody? So we just completed the first week of the 835 challenge where we simply just earn or save $8.35 a day. That way, after 30 days, we're able to hit our goal of $250 and then make our very first investment into real estate. Now, if you haven't been following along, you're probably like, $250, how are you going to invest into real estate? You know, with only $250. That sounds insane, which, I can understand that if you're thinking traditionally, yeah, you're thinking 20% down on a property that's, 100, 200, 300, $400,000. And yeah, that's a big chunk of change, having to go out and get loans and all those type of things. Well, with fractional real estate, it's a different type of strategy that allows multiple investors to all own one property, right? And so you're not having to come up with all the capital in order to actually invest into that property and have ownership. This is direct ownership. So you're still getting cash flow from the rent. You're getting your money is appreciating as the property appreciates, and you get tax benefits, which is one of the amazing things about real estate. And a lot of wealthy people utilize real estate just for the tax benefits alone. So all those benefits are yours as a fractional real estate investor. And with Mogul, the company that I work for, we're able to allow investors to invest with as little as $250. Now, if you want access to that platform, and you want to, invest into real estate with like-minded individuals that are all, in it for the same goal, right? To build their wealth, build long-term wealth, so that they don't really have to worry about money. When they're ready to retire, they have something built up. Or maybe they're looking for, cash flow with some of our, cash flowing, higher yielding cash flowing properties, like the last one, the Clear Pad, which is a pad split out in Houston, one of our first pad splits in Houston. If you're looking to be part of a community with like-minded people that are, like I said, looking for that financial freedom, definitely join Fractionalize. You'll see it in my bio or my link tree. It will say join Fractionalize community. Definitely click that. Click make an account in like 30 seconds. Name, email, boom, you have access. The only thing you'll have to do after that is verify your account and add any type of banking, whether it's your bank account, credit card, PayPal, Venmo, or even Tether. If you're a crypto person, Tether, we now accept Tether, a stable coin, if you're not familiar, to invest into real estate, which is really, really awesome. So this is just a recap for the week one of the 835 challenge. So just to go over day one, what I did, well, day one, which is May 1st, I just took out vaping. So that's very hard to quit. And to be 100% honest, my wife, she vapes, so she has a vape, and I'll hit hers every so often. But me personally, I didn't buy another vape this month, so that saved me $17 for the month, right? And so I've been staying away. I've been being disciplined, making sure I don't do that. Day two, we cut out our weekly fast food. So every Friday night, what we'll do is go to a real estate meetup out in Scottsdale, hosted by the Bash Bros. So thank you, Eddie, for hosting those. Shout out to the Bash Bros. They're amazing. Definitely check out Eddie Marin and go to those Friday meetups if you're out here in Arizona. Day three, what we did is just a bunch of food prep. My wife, she prepared, a bunch of like bean, cheese, potato burritos. We prepared chorizo, which is a soy chorizo, and egg burritos. We prepared, pasta salads, and we prepared like a bean salad. All these great things to last us for a while, so that when we have the urge to go out and just go get something quick because we're tired and we don't want to make anything, we have something readily available, so that we could just snack something or eat something as a quick meal without having to go out and then purchase something from a fast food restaurant or something like that, and then waste another $10, $20 on some food that we really didn't need, and made us feel worse afterwards. Usually after I get fast food, my stomach hurts, even though it was good in the moment. It sucks afterwards, right? And then we go to day four. Day four was a Sunday. So on Sundays, what I'm doing in this challenge is that I'm doing a yard sale. So Sunday, we actually made from the yard sale $42. This was the weather was bad, so we had to pack up early. But literally, as we were packing up, we got 2 customers come up. We made $42, but then right after that, we had to make a purchase that was $25. So that took our profit from that Sunday down to 17. But that's no problem because our daily goal is just $8.35. So making that $17 that day was above our goal. So we're still making it. We're still doing great. Um, day five. Day five, we didn't save anything. We didn't earn anything. So that was zero. But like I said, we were still hitting above our goal each day. Um, Day six was Taco Tuesday. If you saw my video, I was very heartbroken about Taco Tuesday. Yes, I know I can just make tacos at home, but I was tired that day from just working, and so we didn't go. And I like to go out and eat tacos, go to a taco spot. It's just our thing. So just basically like a tradition almost. And so we didn't go out and do that. So we saved $15 there. And then day seven, there was no savings, there was no earnings, so zero for day seven. But in total, for the whole week, we're at $92. So we're doing great. We're doing absolutely great. The next step this next coming week is to focus on earning. This first week was more focused on saving, just taking unnecessary spending out of the budget. This following week is going to be more about earning. So Facebook Marketplace, I'm going to do live social shopping, and then I'm going to test out some a delivery service to just help us, like I said, get $8.35 one day, so that after 30 days we hit our $250 goal, and then we can invest into real estate. We definitely vet the markets, we vet the properties. It's all done by our founders, Alex and Joey, which were actually former Goldman Sachs investors. So they were investing for the top 1% out there, and they did have to do an amazing job, or else they wouldn't have that job, right? And so they brought all that knowledge over to Mogul because they wanted to make real estate more accessible and available for more people. Want to bring down those traditional barriers. A lot of people I hear capital is like the number one reason why people don't invest in real estate. They don't have enough capital. They don't have the credit to go and get a loan. Or they don't have the network to have private money partners, whatever the case is. Capital is one of the number one things. So being able to invest with as little as $250 is absolutely incredible and something you don't really see, right? So but fractional real estate allows us to do that. So that's the whole point of this challenge, is just to get at least $250 so that we can just start that portfolio. We can see our wealth compound and compound over and over and over again. And that's the beauty of it, right? You can reinvest your dividends from the rental income because you're getting paid monthly, and you can just reinvest that and see that compound even quicker. You can also cash it out if you want to, but I would recommend to just reinvest that dividends to build up that portfolio even faster, right? So yeah, guys. I mean, and I'm doing this I'm a full-time employee as well. I work at the post office, so I'm out there delivering mail, out here in Arizona in the heat, and I'm not complaining. I'm grateful for the job. It's definitely not for me, and I plan to get out of there soon. But I'm just expressing that I'm a full-time employee because there's a lot of other full-time employees out there that have a W-2 job, whether you like it or not. Some people love their job, some people hate it. I definitely recommend keeping your job until you have a good enough, you're able to replace that income, or you're set up where you have enough income or capital set aside where you can look for something else or build something else, so that you can still live, right, and pay your bills. But yeah, guys, this is fractional real estate is a passive strategy, so it definitely doesn't take up much of your time there. But when it comes to 835 challenge, I understand, going out doing Facebook Marketplace, taking the time to do that, or doing live social shopping or delivery service. That's extra time you're taking out of your day, and you're tired, or you just feel like there's so much going on, you can't do that one. So that's why I'm trying to give different ideas and get creative with it, and maybe you don't choose any of the ideas that I use, maybe you come up with something else, but that's perfect. I just want to get that brain going, those juices flowing, so that you're able to figure it out for yourself. And if you need help, feel free to reach out, because I would love to just spitball ideas and help you get to the point where you're like, okay, I can do this, and this could be my strategy, so I can start investing into real estate. And that's what this challenge is for, is to help you start doing that. Mostly for those individuals that have a tight budget, maybe you're paycheck to paycheck, or just don't have that extra income to put towards investments. I want to help you guys make that first investment by simply saving or earning, right? And maybe you're one of the people that can just cut out some unnecessary spending, and cut your budget down a little bit, and then you can make sacrifices and then invest in real estate. But whatever works for you, that's what matters, right? This is not a one strategy fits all. This is something for different people with different walks of life. So yeah, guys, after the first week, we're at $92, mostly just from savings. Other than the yard sale, this is all just saving on unnecessary spending. And I'm really excited to see where the rest goes. Now it comes down to, can we earn $8.35? I'm still gonna save, here and there, but earning is going to be my main focus to get to that $250 goal. So I'm happy that you guys are following along. If you haven't downloaded your 835 tracker, make sure to do that, either my bio or my link tree, which should also be in my bios. So just click on the link tree. It will say 835 tracker. Click on it. Make your copy so that you can put in your own progress. And if you, as well as, there will be a link to join Fractionalize, both in the tracker and in the link tree. Just click on the link, put a name, email. In 30 seconds, you'll have access to the Mogul platform and the Fractionalize community, and have the ability to start investing in real estate. And whether you have the capital right now to do so, or whether you go through the 835 challenge for the next 30 days to make sure you have that capital to invest. So like I said, this is absolutely amazing. I can't believe that I found this strategy. I can't believe I didn't know about it earlier, honestly. But I'm very excited for everyone out there to join the challenge, be a part of fractional real estate, be a part of Fractionalize, and have access to these amazing real estate properties that Mogul is bringing us. So I'm grateful for you guys. Thank you guys for joining in today. And remember, you don't feel locked out of real estate. Don't feel like there's too many barriers to get into real estate investing. Don't feel like you don't have the time, the experience, the network, because regardless of that fact, you still have access to real estate through fractional real estate.